Would you avoid selling as well, Nishchal? Because the point is that, and here I'm talking about something like a trend. Okay, so there was a business update that perhaps was not as rosy as some would have liked, but 28% growth in the revenue for the fourth quarter. It was expected of over 35%. It's a stock that is down 17%. It's a Nifty 50 stock. Do you avoid selling as well, is a question.
So it depends upon basically whether it's been selling because there has been some margin calls. If there is no margin call, I don't think so. At this point, basically, not only trend, but anything, there is no point in selling in this kind of a market. The markets are very low. I think some sane sense is going to come back to this market, and maybe you will get better rates basically to sell. So I totally agree with you basically that there is no point on actually going out and panicking and selling at these levels. Yes, you may still see lower levels than this. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure basically how low it can go, but there is no need to panic at the moment because I'm saying, yes, conditions are bad. And but what my thought remains to be that cooler heads will come to the table and things are going to work out not at pre-tariff levels, but definitely somewhere in between the pre-tariff and the level of tariffs which the Trump administration has put. So across the world, I see maybe there is going to be some giveaway, mostly a 10%, which was the base level of tariff, and some percentage above that. But then it is much better than what we are today. So that's why I'm saying basically just cool off and see for the next 2 weeks how this market comes, and then only whether you want to buy or sell, then only take a call.
Okay, and Mr. Maheshwari, if you wait for 2 weeks and we see a significant dip in the next 2 weeks as well, any counters that you would want to enter into and see that these counters are now looking attractive where valuations are concerned? And will those bets be domestic play bets?
Surely, I think last week itself, basically, I think it has become clear that you have to focus on the domestic companies for the at least next 2 quarters. And beyond the next 2 quarters also, I believe the Indian economy is going to revive. I think the government is taking enough measures, whether it is the rate cuts. I expect another rate cut to happen in another couple of days. Then there has been an income tax cut. So I think all those things, measures which the government is doing basically will show up in the second half of the current financial year. So that's why you are saying basically that at least for the next 2 quarters, wait out, and thereafter basically we are going to see earnings coming back, maybe some amount of earning upgrades also happen in the second half. So better economic sense will prevail.